world is watching as the trial of Sean Diddy Combs is now underway. Combs admitting in court he's anxious about the criminal case that will decide his fate.
Yeah, he listened closely as the judge quizzed prospective jurors who may be giving a verdict in just 8 weeks. Pick 7's Anthony DiLorenzo was seated right behind Diddy in court and joins us with an inside look at day one. Anthony.
Well, Corey, we ended the day with a pool of 19 qualified jurors, though none officially picked for the panel as of yet. Among them, 3 survivors of sex assault, several fans who say they like 90s hip-hop, and others who've heard about the case, but all promised to remain unbiased.
No comment, guys.
How do you think it went? Are you optimistic? How's Mr. Combs doing? Mark Agnifilo, the lead attorney for Sean Diddy Combs, done with day 1 of the landmark sex trafficking trial. Diddy beginning the day asking for a bathroom break, admitting, "I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm a little nervous today." Dressed in a black crewneck sweater and white button-down shirt, the 55-year-old appeared much older while astutely engaged in the jury selection process, writing notes and talking to his team. This week, 12 jurors and 6 alternates will be put on the panel.
From the defense side, they want conservative jurors. They want jurors who have worked through a domestic violence, or if they've worked through infidelity in their marriage.
Robert Hirschhorn is a jury and trial consultant.
Prosecution wants women that have been victims of domestic violence. Prosecution wants liberals. It should not go unnoticed that the entire prosecution team is women.
Nearly 36 New Yorkers were questioned Monday, 19 making it to the final round, though none selected yet. They range in age from 30 to 75 years old, 8 men and 11 women, some admitting hearing about the case but promised to keep an open mind, including a woman whose ex-husband went to prison and works as a behavioral specialist, and at least 2 who saw the infamous hotel video of Diddy dragging his ex-girlfriend, and star witness Cassie Ventura. Another, a gym teacher, heard about the case from a podcast, alleging that Mr. Combs was known to have parties with alcohol, drugs, and sex, he said.
Men are obviously more inclined to lean in Diddy's favor than women.
Despite several survivors being excused, Hirschhorn says women involved in cases of domestic or sexual violence may be favorable to prosecutors.
Because they understand kind of the reality of this situation.
Interestingly, 3 people from the jury pool had several degrees of separation from Combs, including one whose wife litigated a civil negligence death case, another who is the head of marketing for a book publisher he was implicated in, and they were both excused. But a third, who advertises for HBO, where a Diddy documentary is airing, remains a finalist, Corey.
All right, so this is federal court, so no cameras in the courtroom, but you were actually right in the courtroom, right behind Diddy. What did you get just from being as close as you were?
Well, you could tell that he has aged while he has been in the MDC in Brooklyn. He looks a lot older than 55 years old. He was wearing a sweater, as I mentioned, so he didn't look like he was in jail, to remain a little bit more impartial. He was writing notes the whole time, speaking to his counsel, and he stared into the gallery a few times where his cousins were sitting next to me. Most stark, though, of course, as I mentioned, his appearance, and he wants to remain a gentleman to the jury. At one point, he actually pulled out the chair for his female attorney and helped her back into the seat as she sat down, something that I noticed that was just ever so slight, but something that he's probably trying to convey.
He's a little bit of a showman. We know that. Well, Anthony, you're our eyes and ears inside the courtroom. We appreciate your reporting.
Sure.